So Victor's putting in the ugliest shoelaces I've ever seen. Just in time for Goosebumps Halloween.
I was about to say, we're like basically matching. Look at you, you're a big old pumpkin.
Oh, I know.
No, they don't know though.
Now.
They don't know though. Look at this guy.
Today's video is going to be about, this is the intro.
Oh,
so we're just
dude.
going right into it.
Okay, hold on, wait, can I introduce it?
Yeah, you introduce it.
All right, so today we're making a video about the best trucks ever made.
I would argue that I haven't tried Ace yet, but from my understanding of other people, I know from personal experience that Thunder and Independent are both really good trucks. They just do different things. So it depends on the kind of trucks that you want. But it's going to be the best version of both that I know. I still have to try Slappy. I was talking to my friend Christian about good trucks today. He was like, oh, Slappy. So I'll get around to doing a video with them. Hopefully they have a lower truck. I was looking at his trucks and they're kind of high. But so here's the real reason that we're riding Thunders right now.
Because I ride them.
No, it's Ben may be retired. Ben DeGrosse may be retired, but I definitely texted him and I was just like, hey, I'm riding Mindy's, Indy Mids, and I keep getting wheel bite and his suggestions. I'm at a skate shop and he was like, maybe try Thunder hollow standards, because surprisingly, regular Thunder heights seem to be the exact same height, or at least really close to the same height as Mindy's, so they're just lower to your board. I like that. What I don't like is a bunch of stuff that we're going to talk about as I skate, but I skated yesterday and then this morning getting used to these trucks. Still not fully used to them because it throws off more than I expected. I used to be a Thunder guy. I switched to Independent, and it's funny because after I switched to Independent, that's when I got started talking to Jim Thibault and stuff, and I had access to unlimited Thunder trucks, but I don't ride them anymore.
What?
Yeah. And then I went to the skate shop and bought these. I went to LB Skate Shop. But,
how ironic is that?
I mean, it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it's not even the good and the bad. I would say that there's nothing bad about Independence and there's nothing bad about Thunder. It's just things that aren't to your exact preference. They really do different things. So yeah, I guess we'll do some warm-up laps. Are you ready to follow?
Dude, with my Independence?
Yeah, yeah. I wish.
Dude, I wish. I'd trade you.
I would love to trade, because it's not because I don't like these trucks, it's because I'm not used to them yet, and they're very familiar.
Right off the bat. All right, Slappy's still in.
So, first thing I noticed, the timing on my flip tricks is completely different. And it's because, okay, and let me just say this. I skated these for an entire day before I watched other people talk about these trucks. So I skated these for the entire day, got my own opinion, then watched Ben's video to where he explained what I was already theorizing based on the way that they felt. So they absolutely change your wheelbase. My board definitely feels longer, even though my board is obviously the same length. Since this comes further out, the space between here is longer, which means that, yeah, this is a steeper pop, more poppy, but it also takes more effort to try to pop. And
does it really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's slight, but you gotta think everything's broken down to such a serious muscle memory. It's so like you don't think about it when you're trying tricks that it affects you because you're expecting this exact pressure and this exact flick to work.
I understand.
But now it's different. And it's weird to make subtle adjustments. It's almost easier to adjust to something egregiously different like your setup, because you can look at the board and be like, okay, it's obviously gonna be different. When I'm looking at my own board that I've been skating and it skates differently, it's like a thing. But I mean, I've been getting used to it here. I'll try some more tricks.
Oh.
I do like that you can skate the same distance.
Oh.
Just keep going back and forth. Every flip trick by
just a little bit. Dude, what do you think it is? I mean, I know it's more than just the length of the wheelbase.
Well, I mean, so like I said, actually, I'm just gonna steal Ben's analogy. He was talking about a lever, and the further back this is towards this side, the more steep this is gonna be, so the more pop, but also the harder you're gonna have to press down to do it. So there's a lot. If you thought I was mispopping nollie flips and switch flips before, get a load of this. My nose is gonna be so far from the ground. No.
Woo! I mean, it hit the ground, but it sounded soggy.
I will mispop everything all day with this thing.
Whoa.
Alright, here we go. Let's pop it.
Oh.
Is that a no?
No, I don't think so. That was a pop. Oh, that was a pop.
Alright, here's a big miss pop.
I'm calling his popping. Oh, that's it. I lost money.
I got just
Oh. That one popped.
did it!
I like how they're slowly, gradually getting better.
Here's the biggest issue I'm having with these trucks. 360 flips, regular ones. I like it for nollie and fakie because the problem with nollie and fakie is it's a little awkward to throw in front of you. But since it's like a longer wheelbase, I can put my foot back a little further and it still feels like a cozy, gentle flick. The problem is the truck being further back. I mean, I almost want to say like, think about a fingerboard, but when the truck's further in, this motion happens a lot easier because there's more room for this to happen. That's what 360 flips are. So when it's further back, it's probably better for me to get my tray flips in the air because I probably have to like ollie my tray flips more. But like I was showing Victor this earlier, this is yesterday trying 360 flips.
Oh,
all
my
of
goodness.
this is from one day 360 flips. They under rotate. They do go in the air. Here, come down here and watch this shit show. I'm literally gonna try really hard. So if it looks like I might also land it first try, I don't know. But if it looks like I'm being dramatic, I swear I'm really trying.
Oh.
Like, it's more effort. You can't really lazy spray, where I can with them yet. It's making me go in the air a little more, but that deep scoop that I used to abuse is long gone.
Oh. That was kind of poppy.
It was kind of what?
It was poppy.
That's probably the best one I've done with these trucks. But like, the back switch, that's long gone. There's no way I can do that. With that, I don't know. The knowledge shit feels good. This like is a little valley for like death rocks, I swear.
Oh, hold on. I should have warned you way earlier. But look, it's a whole ass bracelet. Dude, Stacy's gonna be so mad.
So evidently it's a 1/4 inch difference is what Ben said. I don't know if it's a 1/4 inch from the Mindy did this or not, but a 1/4 inch difference in wheelbase from standard Independence to the standard Thunders. And also if you get the 4-inch base plate, your truck's even lower. So it would be like the height of like almost like a Indy low if you had those. So he told me specifically not to get the 4-inch base plate because this is way closer to the height of the Mindy. But with the longer wheelbase, all spinning tricks are affected. Like I notice with frontside flips, I have to really before I was kicking at 90 degrees, now I'm kicking at like 110 degrees. Like I have to like really exaggerate everything to whip it around. I've been trying to be backside flip guy lately too. And it's sort of helping me with those because a lot of times I mob them because I misflick them. But because it's so steep and I have to think push down harder, it makes me intentionally pop harder. So like they like level out more consistently.
It looked
I'm obviously gonna land this one.
looked pretty good there. Oh, damn. Hey, man, let me get those Thunders.
You have Thunders. Oh no, your sister does. Oh yeah, so yeah, here's the one that I spun the other day and it felt insane. It felt like my board was like an 875, a flat ground 360. Like that took a lot of jump. And that was crazy. Other than that, all the other flip tricks like the straight 8, once I adjust it to popping harder, they all seem to flip actually a little bit better than normal.
The funny thing is, all that looked really low effort.
Watch me choke.
Oh! It's Achilles heel, dude. Safe.
But yeah, they feel easier to like do them consistent. Like I feel like they suck up to my feet a little bit higher and quicker. But it's a whole new flick. I have to think about everyone. None of those, even though I was trying to do them kind of quick together, was like autopilot. All of them was like, move your flick in, adjust your body weight. So as I'm slowly trying to turn it into muscle memory, my worry is, what if, because I'm giving them a full week of trying to make these work.
No.
And then my worry is, what if I end up not liking them more, or at least not the same, and then I have to go through this whole thing switching back independence. But honestly, so far, this is day 2, and it's not that bad.
You know what I think is gonna happen? It's gonna fix everything you've got. You think you're doing wrong on all your tricks, like especially the tricks you've been practicing, like your backside flip, for example.
It's nice.
Yeah,
It's a trick.
see, something's gonna tell me you're gonna fix the way you either flick or pop. Whatever it is that you're missing, skating those thunder trucks is gonna help you get it back.
What's funny is you're bringing me to a point that I was thinking about. And remember the Skateboard nose manuals on your board?
On this thing.
And then when I did it on my board, it was like super easy mode. It's because that one forced me to be more precise and more understanding, almost thinking outside of my muscle memory of Skateboard nose manuals and fixing them because I'm adjusting it to something new. So when I came back to this, it's like, oh, I have a bigger spectrum of understanding of this trick. So with this already, having to adjust, especially my nollie heels on this board have been like way more dialed in than my nollie heels on other boards. And I think it's because I'm like, okay, since it's not working the way that it used to work, let me change it up a bit. And the way that I change it up is like a way better fit for it. The 360 flip, I'm really hoping that makes my tray flip poppy, because as you know, I've been chasing the poppy tray flip since I started skating with Devin. And we haven't gotten there yet. I did tray flip up a 2-stair. I want to do it up a 3-stair, and I think this might get me there. But it's definitely more effort, for sure. But
That was pretty good.
we're getting there.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on, can I?
Do you want to try to ride my board?
Can I get a little taste of that?
I don't know if you can handle this. I mean,
What, dude?
All right,
I was skating thunder trucks since like I started.
dude, I was skating thunder trucks before you started.
I'm pretty sure you were. How long have you been skating?
23 years. First try, super poppy. Not fair. I'm upset.
You know what's funny?
Must be nice.
Talking about muscle memory and like
This is like your old setup, isn't it?
it basically is.
8.5.
Oh well, I'll usually skate an 8.25 or a size 8. This feels kind of cozy after
Skating like this is like 9 inches or 10 inches at the widest.
10 inches at the widest.
Yeah.
I
Same.
know it's short though. You know what's funny? When I ride these thunder trucks, it makes me feel like I'm riding that board in a weird way, because it's like the way it pops. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably the wheelbase, because that probably has a 14.5 wheelbase, and even though that is a 14.375 wheelbase, I bet you the difference with the Thunder makes it a wider wheelbase. Pick a trick that you can't do. First try.
Shoelace though, I'm not ready. This is my flick foot too. My shoe's gonna come off.
Oh, you don't. Where's your shoelace?
It's in my pocket. I wasn't ready.
Oh, well maybe don't do it. What do you no? If he gets hurt, it's not my fault. I swear. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe.
I'm not riding independence.
Yeah, you need a shoelace.
Okay, hold on. Maybe just one more, because I'm kind of like,
You feeling it?
I'm missing this.
You like that setup? Oh. Oh my god. You had nollie blow? Oh my god. It's funny, after that one he said no control, but like you're saying NO control. I mean, that was you no control though. Those trucks had nothing to do with you not being able to step onto the board. Look, like me doing a nollie flip, no pop. I guess we should talk about the whole no control thing though, because that is a very real slogan that I completely agree with. So these trucks do not turn as abruptly and aggressively as independents. You feel way more sturdy, but when it's time to turn, I would say, like once you start like actually digging into your lean, like it turns like a good truck. It is an appropriately turning truck. You can skate transition good with it. The problem, or not the problem, the difference is independent. The second you start putting a little bit of weight, they're already going.
Those trucks, they kind of stabilize a lot easier than other trucks.
No, yeah, they're very stable. So I always like to describe, like if this is your turning point, like if you put something on top of this, the closer these are together, the sharper the teeter is. I would say independents are like this, where like there's like a little bit of stability and then it starts to turn. These are like a little further out, and it's like you give a little bit more toe and then it goes, and then something like destructive trucks are like this. Like
Oh,
you
they do
literally
not
have to
turn.
be like and then you just kind of like veer slightly.
Dude,
like,
they do not turn.
But I've heard, and I still need to do the video, Ace trucks are like almost like this. Like they turn immediately, super responsive, really good for transition. Like you can really get in those nooks and crannies. The problem is I like lower trucks, I like mids, so it's just immediate wheel bite is everywhere I lean. So with these, it's much better for the problem that I've been having, which is wheel bite. I was skating flat ground the other day, and every single trick just sticking wheel bite, and I was landing them good, but just the slightest little bit of whatever, and it's just like, plus like my deck rails, sometimes it'll catch. That's why I chop them. But let's do grinds. I think that is the most effective thing in a weird way. Nose slides and tail slides, especially on rails. Let me check this out. It seems to not let me stand them up as easily. Like, especially on blunt slides, I just feel like I feel friction. Like before when I did no slides, it's like, you feel the wheels, you feel a little scrape. With this, like I feel a lot in the wheels.
Oh, so, dude, it's all wheels.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like, it's all wheels. Yeah, you're probably right.
You can see how much it clears.
Yeah, your wheels out there. Whereas these, when you shut one eye, I mean, it is just, you're just dragging wheel. I just dragon wheels. This is them. But one thing that I did really enjoy, and I don't know if this has anything to do with the shape or it being closer or not, but going from a no slide to a crooked grind felt really easy, like I did when first go. I didn't drag my foot. I will say this, with the trucks feeling a little further apart, I don't know if this is real or not, 50/50s feel really stable. That I really liked about the 80 board with the wider wheelbase, if you can imagine, the further your trucks are apart, the more room you have to balance. Like it's like the further these are apart, the more stable your crosswalk 50/50s are. Heel side probably doesn't make a difference.
Hold on. Before going any further, how do no slides feel on it? That's what I was wondering.
So I can't, since it's round, it's actually keeping my wheels away anyways because the roundness is only catching up here. So for this, I can't notice a difference. But when I was doing no slides and blunt slides on the flat bar, I absolutely noticed more friction. It also felt harder to stand it up. I don't know why it felt harder to stand it up, but it felt harder to stand it up.
Talk to me. What are you thinking? What's going on? Penny for your thoughts.
Another grind that is affected. One super positively and one super negatively. Feeble grinds, because when I do feeble grinds on ledges, since the wheelbase is a little longer, I don't know if you know this, but when you feeble grind a ledge, you really focus on power sliding your front toe side wheel. So this wheel right here is kind of doing a trick as much as you're on your heel side, so you kind of push this. And the further on it is, I feel like the more stable my power slide grind is. But with flat bars, I noticed I was at Cherry today, and I was just doing feeble popovers and pop outs, and it feels like so much more of my board is hanging on the other side for the feeble and the rail that it honestly is kind of, it's an adjustment. I don't like it. Like it almost feels a little harder to pop out. You just want to use golf wax. Only wax that matters.
I offered him some wax and he just basically said it sucks.
It was colored wax. I don't fuck with that shit, dude. That shit's cut. It's just cut with some other stuff. I will say that no slides and tail slides do feel more stable, and you don't have to worry about, with independence, there's like, if you ever notice, sometimes you'll get a no slide and there's like you'll get stuck on this.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen with this because the wheels are stopping that. So there's no like too much of a lock in. Sometimes you'll skate ledges that have like, it's the angle iron, but it's turned inverted, so it's just like this sharp seam. And you go to do a no slide trick and you get stuck on that, and you just get so bodied. Or
you get
like,
tossed.
It'll stick and then shoot out like this way.
Yeah.
With this, you don't have to worry about it. And I would say, with no slides, with this, I feel like I have a little bit more control of this. Like a good, this probably be better for flip outs than no slides, but it slides slower. Like there's more friction.
Because it's all wheels.
Yeah, it's a lot of wheels. So it's like, it's a give and take. Do you want more control, which is what they're built for? Like it's more controlled, but they go a little slower. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, I would say all the perks are this. If you want a wider wheelbase, but you don't want a bigger board, Thunder trucks. If you want more stability while you ride, while you take impact, ride Thunder trucks. If you, I don't know, want any of the other things that I talked about that were good, ride Thunder trucks. Personally, I like how squirrely independent are. Sometimes I feel like I'll land crooked and the loose trucks will jar one way and kind of cut back underneath me. And these I notice, like on the tricks that I would do, like let's say I do a tray flip and under rotate, on independent I would fall because I would get wheel bite and fall. On this I would fall because the board just wants to keep going straight and my balance gets thrown off.
Yeah.
And I haven't quite learned how to adjust to that. So this might actually be better for jumping down stuff.
Oh, it definitely is.
If you ride loose trucks.
It definitely is.
If you ride tight trucks, it's not going to make much of a difference. In fact, if you ride tight trucks, I would almost say independent would be better to jump down stuff. Because having that little bit of tug under you, where you don't have to worry about wheel bite, I think might be better. They grind normal. They grind. I don't know what the material difference is. They feel like they grind the same. I would really have to skate both of them the exact same day on the exact same setup to like tell the difference in grinding, but they feel good. Sitting on crooked grinds where they're located, I can't say that they're better or worse. I just really figured out where to put my body weight for crooked grinds so I can sit on crooked grinds just as long on these. Because I was at Cherry and just like crooked grinding the whole edge, and so I'd be crooking the whole edge really comfortably. So I think they're about the same for that. Yep, not as sharp of a turning radius. A lot of good stuff. And independent, also a lot of good stuff. I think, we'll see. After a week, right now I'm leaning to maybe I'll stick with these for a while, maybe a set or two. But I don't know, we'll see. Check back in a week and maybe we'll be back on independent, maybe not. But I'm starting to enjoy these today. Yesterday, I was not enjoying these at all. Yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna set up, I'm not even gonna film this video. Because this was such an adjustment. But yeah.
Yesterday was break-in day.
It was break-in day.
Today's break-in day number 2.
Yeah, don't ever try something new and give up the first day. You need a week to get used to whatever it is. Like if you're just like, oh, dragon wheels is a really good example. It took me at least a week of skating to make my decision of what I like and don't like about it, because there's so many perks. But the negative things, which are mostly aesthetic things, like the lack of sound, was enough for me to not want to skate them. With these, I need at least 5 more days, and then I'll have I think I know what they're going to do, but I got to see if I'm going to be able to get used to it, to whether I'm going to stick with Thunder. Because I would love to support Thunder. I love Deluxe. I love Jim Tebow. I love the Thunder team. I won't be able to say I like my trucks like I like my women, independent. Wouldn't make much sense. I like my trucks like I like my women, Thunder. That nose control, I don't know. There's probably a pun there. Give me a day.
Before we end the video, once again, Thunder trucks. If you guys see this video, anybody got Thunder? We need those 6 holes, baby.
Oh yeah, you need 6 holes for the skateboard. Yeah. Where is that? Get that, Thunder. They might have them. They don't have them.
I don't think so.